The fight started with a slammed door and ended with a sentence I can't get out of my head. My husband looked me dead in the eye and said, "Women don't need property. That's what husbands are for." It was his response when I suggested we put both our names on the deed to the house we were about to buy together. I froze. This man I'd built a life with, 7 years of marriage, had just told me, with complete seriousness, that my financial security didn't matter because I was his responsibility. I didn't yell. I didn't even argue. I just smiled, nodded, and let the silence hang. And in that silence, something inside me shifted. From that day forward, I played my part. I agreed when he said his salary covered us. I let him preen about being the homeowner. I even let him brag to his family about providing while I quietly kept working at my design firm. What he didn't know was that every freelance contract I took on the side, every small bonus I tucked away, went into an account he didn't know existed. At first it was survival, just me making sure I had a cushion. But then the thought began to crystallize. What if I could buy something of my own? I started running the numbers. My firm offered an employee purchase program for properties the company renovated. Nothing flashy, just practical homes sold at discounted rates to staff. I applied in secret. I toured on my lunch breaks. I signed forms when he thought I was at the gym. Every time he made a joke about me not understanding serious money, I bit my tongue and filed it away as fuel. The process took months. The day I got approval, I sat in my car gripping the steering wheel until my hands ached. I had done it. A modest 2-bedroom place, mine, deed and title in my name alone. Paid with my earnings, my work, my strategy. No one could take it from me. I didn't gloat. I didn't announce it. I simply started preparing the house. Fresh paint, secondhand furniture, little touches that made it feel alive. On weekends when he thought I was out with friends, I was there scrubbing, hammering, setting up. Each trip felt like weaving a safety net only I could see. Then came the perfect moment. He had organized a dinner at our rental house, full of his friends, holding court about how he was about to close on our first real home. He puffed his chest and repeated the line I'd heard too many times. I told her she doesn't need her name on it. She'll be taken care of as long as she's with me. Something in me clicked. I stood up, calm as glass, and said, "Actually, I just closed on my house. Deed's in my name. I move in next week." The silence was a living thing. Forks frozen, glasses half raised. His face strained so fast I thought he might faint. He stammered, demanded to know what I meant. I pulled out the folder I'd been carrying in my bag for weeks, just in case. Deed, keys, proof. I laid them on the table in front of him, turned, and walked out. I didn't wait for the fallout. I didn't stick around to listen to the excuses or the shouting. I drove straight to my house, unlocked my door, and stepped into the space I had built for myself in secret. The sound of that lock clicking shut behind me was the sweetest noise I've ever heard.